Good evening, students. Welcome back to Spoken English class. And we're really sorry for a little delay today. So, I can't see the comments here. Right. Good evening everyone. Lots of love. My God, इतना सारा hearts क्यों भेज रहे हो मुझे? I don't come late, bacha. I was in the studio only. There was some important announcement before the class, so it took us 20 minutes time of your class. हाँ जी, Sakshi Pandey ji, Guruji Pranam. Finally, I can understand that stress. Oh my God, I've been waiting for 20 minutes. So finally there. Okay. Good evening. Lots of love to you, everyone. Good evening, everyone. Good evening. Chaliye. So let's start the second class of spoken English. So I've come today with some conversation session again, and this time you're going to learn how to describe your friends and members of family. See, what happens usually when we meet or when we chat with each other, we try to describe the appearance of the people. Okay, so how are you going to describe the appearance of the people? I've given some hint here. I've given some words to use that you can use. For example, usually we have curly hair, straight hair, long, short, brown, black. Okay, so you can use these words when you describe the personality or the appearance of the people. Then long face, oval face, round, dimples, scars. These are some words for the face. Eyes, big, small, black, brown, green, sunken. Sunken eyes होती है ना, वो बोलते हैं ना जिनका आंख अंदर की तरफ हो जाता है ज्यादा, बोलते हैं ना धसी हुई आंखें अंदर को, तो sunken word आप यूज कर सकते हैं उसके लिए. Then you have short, sharp and long for the nose. Okay, so see one example I've put in here. So if you're going to describe somebody's outer appearance, this is how it goes. The conversation goes like, this is Sam. He has a long face. Okay, this is what you are supposed to do. How you'll practice this conversation session? You are going to describe at least 2 or 3 of your friends or members of the family and then try to describe their appearance. Okay, like this. This is Sam. He has a long face. He has curly hair. He has big eyes. Okay, so I hope you're getting my point. We use has and have to describe the possessions. Okay, if you want to talk about possessions, possessions का मतलब होता है किसी चीज का हमारे पास होना, अधिकार होना. जैसे नाक उसी की है ना, सैम की, तो आप बोलोगे he has a long face, he has big eyes. तो ऐसे आप इंग्लिश में possessions बताते हो बच्चा. ठीक है, let me give you some more examples on it. Here we go. All of you can see this teddy bear, the pink teddy bear, beautiful teddy bear here. Okay, so this is how we talk about possessions in present. Possessions मतलब कोई चीज आपके पास है, आपकी है, आपका अधिकार है, या मेरी है, मेरा अधिकार है. So in order to talk about possessions in present, we use subject plus has, have plus noun. For example, this beautiful pink teddy bear has 2 eyes. Okay, the teddy bear has pink nose, actually combination of pink and white nose. All right. The teddy bear has 1 heart. Repeat after me. This is how you talk about the possessions. I'm talking about the possessions of the teddy bear. The teddy bear has 2 eyes. Okay, teddy bear has black eyes. Teddy bear has pink nose. In the same way, you can also talk about your possessions. For example, you can say have a car. Okay? He has a house. मेरे पास कार है. I have a car. उसके पास घर है. He has a house. So we use has and have to talk about the possessions in present time. Like teddy bear has 2 ears. The teddy bear has 2 hands. The teddy bear has 2 legs. So has, have, and the possessions. I hope you're getting my point. I have a car. I have a black dog. Very nice. All right. Now, what if I have to talk about the possessions in negative? So see, look at the example. Have a, then if you want, I have no car, okay, or you can say I don't have a car. Don't have a car. I have a car, I have no car, I don't have a car. Or even you can ask the questions to somebody, have you a car? Or you can say, do you have a car? Do you have a car? So that's how you talk about the possessions. Now you need to speak after me these sentences. All right? I have a car. कार नहीं बोलना है, प्लीज प्रोनाउंसिएशन पर काम करते रहेंगे साथ के साथ, ठीक है? I have a car. I have no car. I don't have a car. When it comes to spoken English, use the contracted form. Don't use the full forms. Like do not की जगह don't prefer करेंगे. Okay, so I don't have a car. Have you a car? क्या आपके पास कार है? Do you have a car? Same question. ठीक है? So if somebody asks you, have you a car? So the reply is, yes, I have a car. Or if somebody asks you, do you have a car? And if you do not have it, then you can say, no, I have no car. I'm sorry, I don't have a car. So I hope you're getting the point. This is how we talk about the possessions. हाँ जी, कुछ पास में है तो बोलते हैं. ये नियर वाला पास नहीं है. मिलन चक्रवर्ती बेटे, ये मिलन ये वो नियर वाला पास नहीं होता ये, ठीक है? This is why I advise students not to use Hindi to learn English. Huh? See what happens if you use Hindi to learn English, you may make some mistakes. Okay. Can technical team help me with this? वो पीपीटी चला गया ना. नोट 4 भी चाहिए मुझे. वो नोट 4 यहाँ से मैंने कुछ शायद रॉन्ग प्रेस कर दिया. हाँ राइट. पीपीटी भी ओपन कर दीजिए. पीपीटी भी ओपन कर दीजिए. हाँ, अब यहाँ पर नोट 4 भी आता है ना. हाँ ठीक है. डन डन डन. ओके. सो व्हाट हैपन, अगर आप ऐसे बोलोगे कि मान लो कोई अगर नियर को आप पास समझ रहे हो, है ना? पास दो तरह के होते हैं. एक होता है डिस्टेंस में कोई चीज पास में है, और एक होता है पोजेशन में कोई चीज पास में है. तो ये जो नियर वाला होता है ना, ये डिस्टेंस वाला होता है. अदरवाइज तो ऐसे हो जाएगा कि आई नियर, मेरे पास एक गाय है. देखो, this is why I always advise my students to learn English from English only. because translation will disturb the structure of grammar of English. तो ये हो जाएगा, मेरा मतलब आई, पास में मतलब नियर, एक गाय मतलब अ काओ, और है मतलब is. So this is not the right way to learn spoken English or any English for that matter. All right. So no, we don't say like this. When we talk about possessions, we use have. So we say I have a car. Okay. Otherwise you'll sound very funny. I near a cow is. No, near is used for distance. For example, you can say my house is near a school. मेरा घर स्कूल के पास में है. My house is near a school, like that. All right, I hope you got my point. Now, I bought some practice of tongue twister for you, because I want your tongue to get flexible and start improving your pronunciation. Okay, so I got this tongue twister. Okay, हाँ बच्चा, फर्स्ट क्लास भी मिल जाएगा आपको चैनल पे ही, ठीक है? All right, so what is a tongue twister? Tongue twister means you need to repeat the lines with the same sound words. Now this is an exercise which helps your tongue to become more flexible, so that you sound more native and you start pronouncing the English word like the natives do. All right. For example, this is the tongue twister here. You need to practice it. You need to speak it very fast. Okay. For example, I'll try to speak it very fast so you can copy that. Betty bought butter, but the butter was bitter. So Betty bought better butter to make bitter better, better, better. To make the bitter butter better, better. You can repeat the better twice. All right. Try again with me. Now you're going to try it with me. Betty bought butter, but the butter was bitter. So Betty bought better butter to make bitter butter better, better. Do it with me. Let the neighborhood hear that you're learning spoken English. Betty bought butter, but the butter was bitter. So Betty bought better butter to make bitter butter better, better. So you can see all the similar sounds of B. Betty bought better butter. Do you want to try it once more? All right, let's try it once more. Take the screenshot. Have the tongue twister with you and then practice it with me. Take the screenshot. All right. Now practice it. Betty bought butter, but the butter was bitter. So Betty bought better butter to make bitter butter better, better. Are you getting close to the speed that I'm using? You'll gradually get it. Don't worry. Now this is the practice for your tongue so that you can pronounce the English word like it is pronounced, or it should be pronounced, because usually when people speak English, they still sound the Hindi accent. All right, so this is going to help you in your pronunciation sections. Betty bought butter, but the butter was bitter. So Betty bought better butter to make bitter butter better, better. This is the speed you need to get. I'll be coming up with more tongue twisters so that I can make your tongue flexible and I can remove those block holes coming in your pronunciations. Okay. All right, let's move on to next slide. I got this simple present tense rules with examples because so many students were asking it. They need some support. They need some rules in Hindi sentences. So I thought कि आज थोड़ा सा ये भी कराएंगे और थोड़ा सा हिंदी का support लेंगे initially. ठीक है? So this is your simple present tense. Simple present tense किस लिए use करते हैं? कोई भी डेली एक्टिविटीज के लिए, है ना, कुछ भी ऐसा जो आप डेली करते हैं, डेली एक्टिविटीज के लिए आपको सिंपल प्रेजेंट टेंस का यूज करना होता है. हिंदी में अक्सर वो सेंटेंस जिसमें ता है, ती है, या ते है आता है, ठीक है। What has happened? Okay, ता है, ती है, ते है आता है। I usually don't refer to my students to use Hindi, but initially चलिए ठीक है, थोड़ा सा initially अगर आप use करना चाहते हैं तो कर सकते हैं, ठीक है। For example, children go to school daily. बच्चे रोज स्कूल जाते हैं। The rule for the affirmative of simple present tense is subject plus V1 or V1 plus S or ES plus object. I hope everyone knows the rules of simple present tense. If not, you can learn it from here. And this is V1 or V1 plus S or ES. So we use V1 plus S or ES only with third person singular. Okay? We use S or ES in the verb only with third person singular. Now, what are third person singular? See, look at here. I and we are called first person. You is second person. Rest everything is third person in English. I and we, first person. You, second person. Rest everyone or everything is third person. All right, so it's opposite in English, because if you add S or ES in nouns, they become plural. But if you add S or ES in verbs, they become singular. So they have contraction, they have opposite relation. Oh, sorry, they become singular. Okay, what has happened? All right, anyways. So I and we first person, you second person. Rest everything is third person. Next sentence, they wake up early in morning. वो सुबह जल्दी उठ जाते हैं, so they wake up early in morning. Okay? The sun rises in the east. Universal truth. जो भी चीजें नेचर से रिलेटेड होती हैं, साइंस से रिलेटेड होती हैं या फैक्ट्स होते हैं, वो हमेशा सिंपल प्रेजेंट टेंस में जाते हैं, ठीक है। तो सूरज ईस्ट में उगता है, तो द सन राइजेस इन द ईस्ट। तो देखिए द सन थर्ड पर्सन सिंगुलर हो गया, राइट। द सन इज थर्ड पर्सन सिंगुलर, सो आई एम सेइंग राइजेस। जैसे यहां पर लिखा है चिल्ड्रन गो टू स्कूल डेली, अगर चिल्ड्रन ना होता ही होता तो फिर ही गोज हो जाता, ही गोज टू स्कूल डेली। Alright, so he goes to school daily, children go to school daily. Now look at the negative sentences of simple present tense. The negative of children go to school daily is children do not go to school daily. So for negative we use do and does. For negative sentence we use do, does, not plus V1. So children don't go to school daily. They don't wake up early in morning. वो सुबह जल्दी नहीं उठते हैं। वो सुबह जल्दी उठते हैं, they wake up early in morning. वो सुबह जल्दी नहीं उठते हैं, they don't wake up early in morning. Got it? Okay, moving on to next sentence, interrogative. How do you ask questions in present tense? So still you use do and does with base verb. And this is how you ask questions. Do children go to school daily? Okay. The subject is used between the helping verb and main verb. You can see the difference here. In affirmative and negative sentences, all the verbs comes after subject. But in interrogative, the subject falls between helping verb and main verb. Subject helping verb और main verb के बीच में आता है। तो we'll say, do children go to school daily? क्या बच्चे रोज स्कूल जाते हैं? तो आंसर होगा yes, children go to school daily. या आंसर हो सकता है no, children don't go to school daily. वो रोज नहीं जाते हैं, ठीक है। Then you can also ask question like this, where do children go to school daily? बच्चे रोज कहां जाते हैं स्कूल? ठीक है, तो you can name the place wherever the school is. And then you have interrogative negative. When you are asking questions in negations, means you're using not. For example, why do they not wake up early in morning? Why do they not wake up early in morning? But when we speak this sentence, we usually use contracted form. So we can say, why don't they go to school daily? Why don't they go to school daily? Okay, so you can say, why don't you? Instead of why do they not, you can say, why don't they go to school daily? All right, so I hope these 4 rules are going to help you. जिनको बिल्कुल परेशानी हो रही थी, थोड़ा सा मैंने कमेंट्स को ऑब्जर्व किया, ठीक है, तो इस तरीके से मैंने थोड़ा कोशिश की है कि रूल्स के साथ और थोड़ा सा हिंदी के सपोर्ट के साथ भी रखेंगे ताकि सबका साथ और सबका विकास हो सके, ठीक है. सो दिस इज व्हाट वी गॉट टुडे हियर. एंड one more thing that I want to share with you today, I want to teach you actually today, is that, can we have the whiteboard? Yeah. So let me come here. I want to talk about question tags today. This is very common in spoken English. You must have the knowledge of question tags to sound more fluent in English. All right, now what are question tags? Question tags are called confirmatory statements. They are called confirmatory statements. Means when you say something and you want to confirm it, you want the listener to answer it, so use question tag. Okay, yes, सिंपल प्रेजेंट को प्रेजेंट इंडेफिनिट भी कहते हैं, लेकिन उसमें थोड़ा टेक्निकल डिफरेंस होता है. लेट्स नॉट टॉक अबाउट दिस इन स्पोकन इंग्लिश क्लास बिकॉज दिस इज नॉट द ग्रामर क्लास. Our concentration is more on spoken part here. Okay, all right, so question tags are confirmatory statements and they have opposite relation with the sentence. Keep this thing in mind. They have opposite relation with the sentence. This is the second thing that you need to know. They have opposite relation with sentence. All right, and how they are used? They are always written in contracted form. Used in contracted forms. Even they are written in contracted form. They are spoken in contracted form and they are written in contracted form. बोले भी contracted form में जाएंगे और लिखे भी contracted form में जाएंगे. ठीक है बच्चा? Okay, so you can note down that question tags are confirmatory statements, opposite relation with sentence, and used in contracted forms. All right, now look at here how we use them. For example, I say, Rama is a good boy. Rama is a good boy. So you will use comma and then you will say, isn't he? Rama is a good boy, isn't he? So isn't he is my question tag. This is how question tags are written. You use comma, then the helping verb which is used in the sentence, and because question tags have opposite relation with the sentence, so if the sentence is affirmative, question tag becomes negative. So you'll say Ram is a good boy, isn't he? And if I say Rama is not a good boy, Rama is not a good boy, then I'll say, is he? So please understand, if the sentence is positive, question tag is negative. If the sentence is negative, question tag is positive. All right. So instead of using okay, and you must have noticed even I'm using all right, you can use question tags. You can confirm from your audience, the listeners. So you can say, Ram is a good boy, isn't he? Ram is not a good boy, is he? Are you getting my point? Practice it, use it, repeat after me. Ram is a good boy, isn't he? Ram is not a good boy, is he? Let's practice more sentences on this. All right, I'm going to clear it. For example, I say, he speaks good English. He speaks good English. So the question tag is, doesn't he? Now you may be wondering where the hell this doesn't comes in. Guys, please concentrate on the tense that you have used. Speaks is a simple present tense, right? It's a simple present tense, isn't it? It's a simple present tense, isn't it? And you know that the verbs of simple present tense are do and does. For interrogative sentences, we use do and does. So this is how you decide the verb for question tag. You first check the tense, that it's simple present, and you know the verbs of simple present tense are do and does. So accordingly, you form a question tag. So two things are very important when forming the question tag: subject and tense. Okay? Because of the subject, you will find this pronoun, and because of the tense, you will find your verb. So he speaks good English, doesn't he? That's how you confirm your statement. That's why I said question tags are confirmatory statements, and they have opposite relations with the sentence. If the sentence is positive, question tag is negative, and vice versa. हाँ? ये phrase आप सीखिए सभी लोग, बहुत अच्छा phrase है. It's called vice versa. यानी कि जो चीज आपने बोली है उसका अपोजिट भी उतना ही सही है. जैसे मैंने बोला, if the sentence is positive, question tag is negative and vice versa. तो vice versa का मतलब क्या है कि इसका अपोजिट भी सही है, कि अगर सेंटेंस नेगेटिव है तो क्वेश्चन टैग पॉजिटिव हो जाएगा. आई होप यू गेटिंग माई पॉइंट. ऑलराइट, सो ये दो तीन बातें ध्यान रखेंगे क्वेश्चन टैग्स के बारे में. कंफर्मेटरी स्टेटमेंट्स हैं, अपोजिट रिलेशन है सेंटेंस के साथ, ठीक है, और टेंसेस और सब्जेक्ट का ध्यान रखना है, बिकॉज टेंसेस से आपको वर्ब का पता लगेगा कि कौन सी वर्ब से क्वेश्चन टैग बनाना है, और सब्जेक्ट से आपको पता लगेगा कि प्रोनाउन कौन सा आना है यहां पर. नेवर यूज नाउन इन क्वेश्चन टैग्स. क्वेश्चन टैग्स में नाम कभी नहीं आएगा बच्चा. यू विल ऑलवेज यूज प्रोनाउंस ओनली. क्वेश्चन टैग में सिर्फ प्रोनाउन आएंगे. ओके, लेट मी गिव यू सम मोर एग्जांपल ऑन दिस टू अंडरस्टैंड. फॉर एग्जांपल, if I say they, let's not use they, let me use some noun here. I'm saying children won the match, comma. Children won the match. The first thing you need to identify is that this is second form of the verb, means it's a past tense, simple past tense. Okay, and the helping verb of simple past tense, helping verb of simple past tense is did, because question tags means an interrogative sentence, so you'll use the helping verb to form the question tags. So you'll say children won the match, comma, didn't they? So with the help of tense, we get our helping verb did, and with the help of subject, children is the subject, with the help of subject we got our pronoun they, because we use the pronoun they for children. All right, so tenses help us to get the helping verb and subject help us to get the correct pronoun, and caution tags have opposite relation with the sentence. That's it. This is how you use. So children won the match, didn't they? Repeat after me. No, this is not SSC CGL preparation, because caution tags is frequently used in spoken English. इसीलिए सिखाना होता है. All right. Let's practice one more sentence. I'll try to keep it in the present tense only. If I say players do not practice daily, comma, players do not practice daily. So the question tag would be do they. Since the sentence is negative, the question tag will be positive. All right, so question tag means use comma, then helping verb and pronoun plus question mark, comma plus helping verb plus pronoun and question mark. This is how you form the question tag. So what you need to do today is write down some sentences of present tense, affirmative, negative, and then try to form the tags and repeat them, speak them. And in the initial page of the PPT, I've given you conversation how to describe people. So use has and have to describe people. Third thing you need to do is practice the tongue twister as fast as you can. Okay, so that's it for today. Thank you very much. See you tomorrow, and we'll come up with the next lesson of conversation, pronunciation and grammar. I'm trying to cover all the three sections. Okay, I'm trying to cover the conversation part, then pronunciation part, and then a little bit of grammar part. All right, till then, keep on learning spoken English. Thank you very much, guys.